Hello there. How have you been? Oh man, I really didn't think what to say. I just hit record and wanted to make a quick intro, just uploading about what's new in my life. But there's been so many updates that I don't know where to start. Well, first, I've been fired from my work, from my waitering work. Honestly, it didn't came as a surprise. They did warn me that it would happen because there was just not enough work. And fair enough. In the last weeks, I was feeling like a mole rat, walking aimlessly on a Monday. But also, I would be lying if I said that I didn't wish for it to happen. It was a part-time job, so it was great regarding being able to pay the rent, but also to have time to paint. Even though I only work part-time, I did work 6 days a week for like 10, 11 months. Let's leave it at 2 decades, because that's how long it felt. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you work 4 hours a day. If it's 6 days a week, it does grind you little by little. And I hated my boss, so it was a win-win. And that was about 2 weeks ago, I think. I didn't do much in this time. I was just leisuring. I was enjoying not having to waking up early every morning. I still wake up at 7 or 8 every morning because I like waking up every morning. But it's just not the same when you're waking up for yourself in that to go wait tables. I've been reading a lot. I've been reading to Donna Tartt. I've never read any of her books. I've heard a lot about The Secret History. I knew that she was good because everyone was praising her, but when I looked at synopsises of her books, I wasn't really that interesting in those themes. But then every time I would watch her interviews on YouTube, she seemed so cool and so interesting, especially when she was talking about the writing.
Do you ever think you've made too many sacrifices for all these books?
It's not a sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. I feel very lucky that I'm able to devote this amount of time to doing what I do because it's what I think about all the time. I'm obsessed.
Are you really, though? You seem quite balanced to me.
You're encountering me when I've just finished a book, not when I'm in the middle of one. Maybe I wouldn't seem quite so balanced if you'd seen me while I was working.
I don't know. She has such a magnetic personality. And then Rini got this book on Vinted. We are big Vinted purchasers, shoppers. We are big Vinted shoppers. I love used books. I'm the kind of person that bends the corners of the book to know where I stopped reading. Like, you will never see me buying a hardcover books. I want them paperback and I want them mistreated. I want them to show history, the secret history. When I start getting sponsored, you won't even see the segues I will be doing into ads. Anyway, I've been loving this book so much, and after I'm done with it, I'm definitely gonna read the Goldfincher. But yeah, otherwise, I've been just going to parks, hiking, and just enjoying life. It's been great. I don't have much money saved up again because it was just a part-time job. I barely had opportunity to be saving, so I think I can allow myself about 2 months of focusing only on painting, and then I would have to start looking for a job again. But wait, there's more. Remember how last month I had my first exhibition of the year? It's still hanging there, and I haven't sold any painting, but I have been getting so many commissions. Oh, and it's something, honestly, I didn't even expect. It didn't even cross my mind that people would write me for an exhibition, for a commission. I have 5 commissions lined up. And I've been working on them lately. That's why I wasn't really uploading videos. Because with commissions, I can't really show the process because I need to be fully focused. Because I'm trying very hard to not just make a good painting, but also get that resemblance right. When I'm painting for myself, at the beginning, I do always try to get the resemblance. but then I'm very willing to let that go in order to just get a pretty painting. But it's been great because one of the things that I want to achieve, I want to get out of these few months of unemployment is that I want to breathe art. I want to live art. I want to eat art. In the morning when I wake up, I want to drink my coffee and then poop art. I just want to work non-stop this month. I really want to size this time. And commissions have been great because I do feel like I'm being productive and getting this sweet piece of cake of a taste of how does it feel to be a professional artist and just living from that. But today it's so cloudy and so peaceful, and I want to take a little bit a break from commissions, and I just want to spend the evening painting something for me. So today we'll do a small portrait. I do have a canvas from a painting that I didn't like, so I just gessoed it. And I was thinking, what would I like to paint? And I haven't done a side profile in a bit, so we'll do that. I'm gonna sketch some interesting side profile and we'll start on it. Also, please don't judge me by all these fake vines in my room. I bought a pack of 12 because I want my room to feel green and lushy, and I thought it looked cool. But my girlfriend came over, she saw it, and she said, "No, it's tacky. Take them off." So I will put them all in one corner, so it looks like it's an actual plant growing. But yeah, until then, I'm just gonna have that. Okay, from now on, I'm gonna try to do some voiceover my videos to make them a little bit more entertaining. And I hope you'll appreciate, because my gosh, yapping, if it doesn't come as a default personality, it's a skill so difficult to acquire. I've been doing better. To practice it a little bit, I've been streaming on YouTube Lives at night, just 1 hour painting, and it's been quite helpful. So if you ever see me streaming and you have any questions or just want to talk about art, stop by and drop a comment. I would be happy to chat about art. And this drawing turned out so good. I couldn't be happier with it. In that nose, I know that Greco-Roman noses has been increasing in popularity this last few years, but come on, if you're into arts and art history, I think you've been in love with this kind of noses since the very first time you laid your eyes on them. And also, looking at this edited video as I talk, I am so happy that I finally got over the fright of the ugly initial stages of portraits. Because looking at this, I've just a couple of years back, it will discourage me so much. But now with much more experience, you just look at it and you think, yep, this one lasts. It's just how a good portrait always starts. And also, one thing that I forgot to update you on my intro is that I also had my birthday a couple of weeks back, just right before I got fired. Couldn't ask for a better birthday present. And whenever I think about my life achievements or like setting goals for New Year, I never set them for after on like January 1st, like goals for 2025. My goals are always after my birthday, because whenever I look back, I never think, what did I do in 2012? It's usually, what did I do when I was 22? So yeah, I turned 35, and this is officially the very first painting of my new year. And a little spoiler ahead, I loved how they turned out. I'm super happy with it, and I'm also gonna be considering it as a new beginning of the new series of portraits that I'm gonna make. It's just so lovely to finally have enough experience to start painting the way that you always envisioned it in your head, in your mind. And by the way, remember how in my last video I said that I would be listening to music now while I paint? Well, this time we are listening to Yoko Ono. I know how many memes there are about Yoko Ono not knowing how to sing. And you know what? Yeah, true. The first two albums, a little bit avant-garde. But she has some amazing, amazing songs. And I just want to go through her whole discography. I'm about to start working on the shirt. Originally I wanted to be like dark red, burgundy. But now I'm thinking if I want to paint it black, because I think it would look more striking perhaps, especially depending on the background. But I feel like I do black clothes a bit too often, because it's a very safe choice. It always looks good. Alright, I'm gonna go for burgundy, and if I don't like it, I can always paint it darker. Okay, and at this point the painting already starting to take its final form. And here is as well usually is when I start blocking a little bit of a background. I probably should be doing this way earlier, especially to get the proper skin tones. But as well, I feel like I'm pretty good at doing it on blank canvas, and I always love doing it in these steps and just showing the painting slowly emerge. It is just so satisfying. And I was thinking what background to do, but I've decided to go for just abstract colors. I'm the more I paint, the more I realize that perhaps I just don't like backgrounds in my paintings. I think I just prefer them stains of colors and focusing solely on the figure, and I think in this one it really turned out really well. Ignore my hair, I had a very good sleep last night and these are the consequences. So finished. I have to say it turned out really good, very happy with it. It was a very easy painting as well, and I forgot how much I love painting in these square formats. And I do have another painting lying around, this one from last year, which as well I painted for YouTube. There's a video somewhere, and I was very happy about it when I did, but now not so much. So I think for the next video I'm gonna paint over it, and I want to paint another side profile because I truly love painting them, but I think it might be a little bit repetitive. So for the next video I think I'll go for like 3/4. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.